Wow!
But I guess how long we do Divinity, to be more precise.
What the fuck? How could you do this? No, it's fine.
Blame Europe.
It's
What?
my go-to.
No, welcome to D-Mod.
I'm not thinking that the bill's gonna pass, though. Like, when I think of our government doing anything, it's
I don't.
that they don't, yeah.
I'm Canada.
Ooh, I do not know. I'm gonna have to, like, actually get a fucking blanket. I don't know why it's so fucking cold. Nothing's changed. Probably doesn't help that I was laying in bed right before session time, though.
So, if it does
Let's
pass,
see.
it says we're going to get permanent daylight savings on November 5th. Does that mean the time that we're on right now? Or the time that we'll be on in like 8 hours?
Depends. Is November 5th that they usually do a daylight saving?
I don't know, honestly.
That's the thing. The way I assume is that on that time you guys go back an hour and you permanently stay on that one.
I can't believe that actually everyone kind of was right on this. I went to check who started the
Yeah, November
daylight
5th
saving.
is daylight savings time start. Weird.
Then I assume you guys go back an hour and you'll permanently stay like that. So it's going to become really awkward for us because if we keep doing it, then we are going to be different time zones every 6 months.
I mean,
Well,
I'm
We're
more
kinda already on that.
I'm more curious that we said like blame Europe and blame Canada, and literally, when I wrote who started daylight savings time,
Ben Franklin.
it started
Well,
in
he's the first one to propose it, but they told him he was a fucking moron.
yeah. So it
So
says
true.
here that it started in Ontario, Canada, and then the global version was made by the German Empire, now starring Greece. So
Blame Canada!
no. The point is the ones that made this worldwide were the Nazis.
God damn it. It all
Not
goes
the
back.
I don't know. I
Pink
think I'm
Bill
just
Killer.
gonna say blame Canada.
What's the
You can.
difference between saying blame Canada and
Why would you
Nazis?
decide to blame Canada when you have an easy out blaming the Nazis?
Because he just said it
I want to
started
be
in
more
Ontario.
wrong.
I'm trying to figure out what the difference between the two are.
Okay, well,
I mean, to be fair, if you try,
One's
guys,
French, one's German.
so true.
I'm still not seeing the difference.
I
that's
mean, to be
One
fair,
marches and the
German,
other-
problems
the
do you have
Nazis
with the
invaded
French?
France, so they don't like each other.
Yeah, but France
mean,
let them in, right?
One marches and the other grows trees for
They
them to
really
march on.
built a wall in
Yeah.
France that people could just walk around, and they did not expect people to do that.
Losing all my
You'll
French
never
audience
go
tonight.
through a neutral country, you fucking moron.
Yeah, there we go. I'm losing all of my audience tonight. All 2 French members and all 7,833 Nazis.
Why do you have so many French members?
So it's normal to have 100 something Nazis, but
Yes,
But
Pedro, that
like
is the
two,
truth.
yeah,
but two French.
yes, good explanation, Pedro.
There we go.
It's not an explanation.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A good narration of the joke.
Didn't you send this exact meme to me yesterday,
Yep.
Joe?
I sent it yesterday.
Or you
This
sent
is
it
me.
yesterday?
I don't know if it's the fucking one that's right there on Dmon. Yeah. I sent that yesterday.
Everyone's just sending
Now
me
it's-
the same French meme is what I'm hearing.
Maybe, yeah.
No, only Kieran really did this.
Sent
Mine-
the same one twice just because you kept talking about France.
Mine were targeted to another demographic. Or Steven. Who
Yeah. I was just gonna, when you said another demographic, I was just gonna say the hard R.
Mm.
What
I'll
do the
be right
pirates
back.
do?
I'm gonna go get some snack and
Alright,
drink.
fair enough. I should probably go get some ice and a thing of tea. But
Oh boy.
I am just so lazy right now.
Now that I have the fucking blanket around me, it's now getting to be too hot. This is
Oh, I
bullshit.
thought you were hitting like maximum comfy. Stop like
No,
focusing on anything.
Stop
I was
thinking.
too cold, but that's basically just because I rushed out of the fucking bed. And now I'm getting warm and it's pissing me off.
so weird because when I hear people leave, the whole thing of getting stuck in the bed or the shower is that it's warm and comfy. So for you to be getting warm and going, yeah, this isn't fucking right. That's a bit weird from what I usually hear.
Well, sitting down's different to laying down. I basically woke up 30 minutes ago. So.
That's true. I'm thinking everyone sits on the fucking floor on their bed like me.
Nope.
Let me demonstrate something.
I'm not going to be able to see it. So.
I know.
Very cool.
You don't have to see it. It's just that I'm sitting up. I'm in bed. I'm sitting up. I'm in bed.
Yeah, no, my bed's a room away. So I run across a hall basically whenever I am late for shit.
Just to better visualize this for the people who think that there's just some mattress on the floor. No, I just sleep on the floor.
Let me visualize this better. It's right, but just lower.
It's good for your back.
I mean, I've done it before.
I think it depends on the back.
The only issue right now is that I don't have fucking carpeted floors. I'm not gonna sleep on the floor when it's goddamn tile.
I will admit that this is carpet, but if I was sleeping on tile, I would just put a blanket down.
To be fair, it might be good on your back. It's not good on your shoulder if you like to sleep on your side.
I do sleep side.
I assumed. Whatever
I am hyper flexible, so I usually can just pop things back into place. Again, you can't really see what I'm doing.
Yeah, but the issue is literally the case of things shouldn't pop out of place just by you going to sleep.
Oh, well, the only time anything's ever actually popped out of place, and when I say pop out of place, I just mean
but if you
moving my shoulder around so that it pops everything. When I say for popping out dislocation, that only happened once in college when I was sleeping on a bed and rolled out of it. The hard part is trying to Google how to relocate it with one hand.
I'm pretty sure the usual solution
one hand
is
to flag someone else down and have them do it.
No, see, I sleep in the nude, so I can't put my pants on.
I'm sure you can put your pants on with
just one hand.
Not very well. I have a belt and everything. It's how the fuck was it wouldn't stay up.
You don't really need the belt if the only problem is
use your one hand to hold the pants. People will understand that it's an emergency situation. They're not going to fault you oh man, you didn't fucking loop a whole ass belt through your pants before you got me to locate your goddamn shoulder.
And then go around showing off my gut? No, I would much rather relocate my shoulder myself.
Okay. Oh no.
Hey Jason, how are you enjoying the conversation while we wait for Pat?
Wouldn't it be just better to call someone and put a towel around yourself? Faster and easier?
Why don't you just pull a blanket over your whole body, call someone very loudly, and then stick your arm out when they need to help you relocate it?
If you want, just put it over your face and pretend you're dead.
I think it was because the blanket at the school was kind of nasty to me, so I only ever slept on top of it. So I don't think the thought of pulling it out was there. But also, I had dislocated my shoulder, so I wasn't really thinking. So when you're saying the towel, I'm trying to remember back to that event 7 years ago, going, where was the towel in my room?
Was there a towel in my room?
Oh, no.
Is part of the question, or did you get into the other towel?
I mean, I could have just had it be in the shower, on the little funny towel rack thing. Once I was done with it, I could have just put it up there. It might not have been in my room. I don't remember.
I had the image that for some reason, since you're talking about closets, the shower would not be in your room, but a communal one. But I guess that doesn't need to be the case.
I've only ever set the shoulder. I've never actually popped mine out, so...
I mean, I didn't really pop mine out so much as I woke up like it.
It's
not like
weird
it's not like I was like sleeping and my body went, all right, let's try rotating it this way.
It's weird that I had to set someone's shoulder on when I was like 10.
Hey,
Just
it's
kind
not
of
that weird.
I was gonna say, it's just kind of a quick move, man. I still find it funny because I remember us talking about this. I don't know if you were. I think you were there, Joe. Like a long time ago when I was in college, shortly after, talking about how this had happened, like shortly afterwards, and then everyone in the call was just like, "Yeah, I've had to set my own shoulder several times." Like everyone was trying to be like, "Yeah, no, I'm cool.
No.
What you're doing is not that interesting."
No, I wasn't there.
Okay,
Because I specifically joined slightly after you got kicked out of college because of your leg. Yeah, you had a leg thing, I believe. Been 6 years.
I don't think I was kicked out of college.
It's not like kick out of college. It's you couldn't show up to classes, and they made you still pay for them, so you stopped.
Yeah. Well, no, I had an allergy to one of the fish in the labs, and you'd miss a day. You have to show up 6 out of the 7 days. So, like, I would go through 4 or 5 days, and then I would have like, um, you know how when you like cut onions and your eyes begin to water and stuff.
Yeah.
So like I would try and go through the class on certain days, but like I would have I wouldn't be able to focus as well, and the teacher kept telling me to leave.
You're just a shitter then. Because that to me happens with air, because my fucking allergies.
I for sure don't have
Your
asthma.
teacher sounds like he needs a punch in the fucking dick.
Probably need something else this fucking dick just can get any.
Yeah, I might have one of the times I tried to do it might have been a leg problem. It's just because I did try doing that class like 4 or 5 times.
Boy.
You know, like you miss the first one, and then you do the makeup class, and then when I say makeup class, it's like you have blocks of classes where it's like you do these 4 things, and then you do these 4 things. So when
David,
I
you
missed
turned on
that,
your non-existent camera.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out how to end that. So when I was like, I had tried to make up for it, but because I had missed that single class, there was no alternative that I could make up. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't do that one class. So even though I was doing all the other ones and I was trying to retake that class, but I kept missing a second day. Poor Steven. But anyways, yeah, because I kept missing a second day, there was no alternative to the class, is what I'm trying to say. That's bothering me. Oh. Fuck me. I guess trying to turn off my camera just hung me up.
Cool.
I thought as I was talking, I was thinking, like, you guys are weirdly enthralled in me trying to explain this.
Oh, you didn't notice?
No, sometimes you guys are just quiet as fuck.
What? That never happens.
That's fine. You can just hear it on the fucking podcast at this point. I don't care.
Hmm.
I was just trying to say, like, there weren't... I tried making up the class multiple times through other blocks, but because things kept happening where I couldn't do it, there wasn't even an alternative to the class. You had to take that class. And the problem was it wasn't even like, oh, David keeps doing the first 4 or 5 days of this class out of the 7, but something happens where he keeps missing the last 2, 3, I guess, because once you miss the second one, they can't even show up on the 7th day. They just don't let you. So yeah, man, it's just shitty because there really should be an alternative, but it's a mandatory class.
I guess I'll ask this: did you ever have anything on your leg? Like, did you break a leg or something of the sort?
I don't. My leg has not been broken, but I might have sprained it in some way where it made me late to class. Because if you're late to class by like 1 minute, they don't let you either. In which case, yes, I should have gone earlier. But the class starts at like 5:30 a.m., 6 a.m. or something. So waking up early is a bit of a problem too when it's a makeup class you're taking in the morning, taking a bunch of afternoon classes too, meaning that you have 2 hours of sleep.
Your school was just bad. Like that's really it, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm mostly trying to say to see if I'm not crazy, because like my memories, it's just something to do to your leg, but like that's been so long ago.
Yeah, maybe something did happen to my leg and I just don't remember.
Or Joe is starting to gaslight you into thinking you ever broke your leg.
I don't know. My memory is pretty shit, honestly. So if I don't think my leg hasn't been broken, but it might have been sprained so that I had trouble walking.
The only things I remembered is something happened to your leg, and like something stopped you from going to classes, so you basically, it wasn't viable for you to keep going. That's all that I remembered.
Yeah. Yeah, for all
And
I
then
know,
a bunch of
something happened to my leg and I just don't remember it.
and then a bunch of stories about you stealing sushi.
Okay, no, I'll defend myself on that.
You don't need to defend yourself. I remember completely that you're saying that they were stealing from you, so you'll steal the right back. Like, I remember. But go ahead. Why do you steal sushi? You fucking thief.
They owed me money. It's always morally correct to steal from big businesses.
I'll say it's
I
not
come
morally
back
wrong.
and I come back and I hear the first thing I hear is stealing from businesses is
No,
morally
That's not what he
right.
said.
Yeah, that's not what he said.
What big
I
businesses?
It's like he
paraphrased
wasn't
it.
listening.
Yeah, you paraphrase the important part, because there's a difference between assaulting McDonald's and assaulting
I
the
paraphrased the
poor old lady on
important
the
part.
back street.
That is the reason that mom and pop shops get held up.
Pedro?
What?
Yeah.
I don't know what's hard to understand, but this business is any business. Big business is the problem. But yeah, it was I mean, it had to do with the company. Okay, go on, Joe.
No, I just want to correct Pedro so this doesn't come up again. Assault doesn't mean the same thing in both languages.
I know. I just forgot, because first of all, I thought the word being so similar.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead, David. That's an important differential.
Joe just became a grammar Nazi for a second. I guess all those conversations about Germany finally caught up.
What the? Never mind. Go ahead, David.
No, it's alright. It's
Yeah.
really not as important as grammar Nazis.
Or not a Nazi.
Why are you comparing them to Nazis?
I'm just saying it's not important as that. Not a Nazi.
Why is this happening?
I don't know, man.
Because God hates you.
Because the collective combined IQ of this people that in all of this call here is 7.
Oi! 8.
Or 5. 7's right.
No, but my IQ is at least 2.
Who's the smart guy, or who's the one that's putting everyone down?
Even if your IQ is 2, it would still be collectively 7 as we drag you down to our level.
I was gonna say, like, maybe yours isn't as high as
Maybe yours is lower.
No, I refuse to accept it. I'm not allowing this to happen. I'm calling shenanigans and bullshit. I'm gonna cry and call my congressman.
It's not up to you.
No,
At any
it's fine.
particular moment, there's one brain cell in this group, and I'm sharing it with you guys 90% of the time.
No, like, don't worry, guys. It's simple. Some of us just have negative ones.
What the?
Oh,
It discounts from the actual. And we all know who it is.
Fair enough to staring at Paige.
He's not even here to defend himself. What the hell's wrong with you?
Bro, I didn't even. Steven gets a lot of fucking flack.
It's so rude of you, Joe. I can't believe you do that. Only you. Nobody else.
Man, the bag.
Yeah, I hope you're
Steven.
telling Steven. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some ice, just to get some cold water.
Boy, did I grab? Oh, I didn't.
What did you not grab, Kieran?
I don't have a drink.
No drink? You could get a drink. I'm also gonna get a drink.
Hmm.
So I go to get to drinking food, and nobody else went to go get drinking food. Why are you launching using fucking Edge?
Okay, I'm back. Efficient. Oh yeah, Jason.
Yeah, what up?
Can whenever you can you put your sheet on the thing there? Just a link for the Myth Weavers on your sheet in Roll20. And I also need to ask that of Kieran when he comes back, and Patrick.
Fight me.
Bill.
Done.
Thank you.
Back.
Welcome back.
Was there just an awkward silence for 10 minutes while I was doing stuff, or?
I mean, me and
Yeah,
Kieran
pretty
just
much.
went out, and then yeah, awkward silence, pretty much.
Cool.
What is going on?
What?
I'm trying to link my sheet, and it's just no. Like it's grayed out. Do I need to fucking reload this fucking page?
Linking your feet.
Scroll down more. Scroll down more.
Scroll. What do you mean scroll down?
Why are you getting mad?
So you go on your little thing and you hit edit, right?
I know how to do the link. It's just nothing comes up in the text box when I type it.
Are you Sam? No, that's Pedro. Are you Scrivenseer?
I mean, I see, or no, that's me.
Or are you Vincent?
That's me.
Your limit breaks are there. Oh, the sheet now no longer has a link.
I know, but you couldn't click it, even though it was blue.
That's crazy.
Navy is fucking me. I mean, yeah, you're in the Navy.
But there now it says sheet, but you still can't click it.
I'm editing your thing, Pat.
So true.
It's underlined for some reason. You don't have a link to that.
I don't have sheet underlined.
No, I mean it's. It is.
When you hover over it, no. When you hover over it, it's underlined.
Give me the link.
That's how links work.
Give me the link. I will put it in for you since you don't know how to operate this.
I've done it in every single one. It's horseshit that it's not working now. Fuck off.
I think you're hitting underline in there instead of actually using the link.
I'm not.
How would that explain it turning blue?
It pulls up the insert link pop-up,
So
text
true.
to display. To what URL should this link go to? I type something in. It remains blank.
Pat.
He's losing.
Pat.
Oh, fuck.
Pat,
At the start of it, does it still say sheet? Because it might, if you just pasted it, it might still have sheet at the front of it.
Pat, why don't you just post the Midweavers link in there? I don't think we mind. We'll know it's your sheet.
I mean, it's not a Mythweaver's link. That's how we know it's his sheet.
Oh, right, he's doing that. I always forget. He's
God
using
damn
Hero
him.
Lab. Maybe Hero Lab is the problem here.
Okay. There. I've posted just the link. But now it seems to work.
Okay.
Why?
But now
I don't
try it
fucking
again.
know.
Okay, but
because you did what I said.
No, I didn't do shit.
if you want to try it, it has did it look like there was anything in the field already when you put the link in? Like, did it, like, on the thing for oh god, I already fucking forgot what it was. For the link thing, it's got the text display into what URL this should go. Was it blank when you had pasted stuff in there? This is going to be a lot harder if you don't answer. All right.
Lost him.
Banana. Nope, didn't work.
Alexa, play Despacito.
He's gone forever.
Pat's still in here, so. Track of things. That.
Let's see. Kieran's not a tiefling.
Kieran?
Scrivener. Scrivener seer, yeah.
Wilfred.
A knife here?
I made that clear last week, yeah.
I think my body rejected it, that's why.
Okay.
My body rejected. What the fuck, man?
Dirty knife here.
Okay.
He's a dirty 20-inch knife here.
I
Also
know.
high and mighty. I am waiting for Pat to say something so we can actually begin. I don't want to begin without him. In case he is here sulking. And I don't mean that in the mean way, Pat. I just mean I don't know if he stepped away. or if your microphone is broken.
I think if he punched his microphone, we would know.
There was a flash of
Would you
green.
know? Would you fucking know? Because wouldn't it just cut out the violence?
So did you actually punch it and it stopped working for a
Were
while?
you
No, I
the whole
didn't
time
fucking
you just
punch my
decided to not
microphone.
answer me?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Right. Damn, I look at your level 1 ass, I have an 8 HP, I'm like, why is it so low? Why didn't you take toughness?
Why didn't I take healthy?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a lot better.
That's the other
So
because you can
it's
trade
9?
out of toughness. You need a fucking ticket to get healthy gun.
yeah, but healthy's still a good fee.
Yeah, but toughness
Or
is
luck
fucking
limit break.
stupid as shit.
Toughness is
Healthy
only
is-
20 HP. Healthy is 25, so it's better.
One is a feat, the other is an entire LBS.
I'm not taking either of them.
I know, but you guys are talking about like toughness sucks. Healthy, on the other hand, I'm like, no.
I'm not saying it sucks. I'm just saying it
I
gives
have
less HP than the other
toughness.
one.
I'm
I know,
sorry for you.
I put
Wait a-
toughness on so many fucking things because I'm looking at like, ooh, fucking Casper has 6 feats I gotta fill out. He has a spear. What should I put on him? Toughness, dodge. Like fucking give him the fucking
I mean,
essentials.
You all, hey, it also maximizes any healing from ingested items.
Yeah, I mean that's nice, but
No, it's I'm mostly also fucking with you because I do have toughness, but I have toughness in multitudes, so I could just change it up.
my favorite part of that idea is that you feel like you're really tough. Next day you wake up and you go,
Ooh,
no,
I
I'm
slept
not
wrong.
tough. I'm baby, and you get rid of toughness. 20
I
hit points
slept
disappear.
wrong. Oh. I mean, it's not going to have the 20 hit points from toughness for a really long time.
Yeah, well,
I have 3 at level 1.
Look,
yeah.
maybe this level 1 I should have just gotten martyr. Go up to some guy, kill myself, then it activates again.
Well, no, it's fine. I've got stealth, so I'll just use my big ass stealth to never be seen by people. So I don't need toughness. I just won't get hit. Put skill focused stealth to good use.
Before we begin, would people like to say their name / their name / their name so people can keep track of who's who on the VODs? And a
No.
preliminary introduction.
In what order there, David?
Let's make Jason go first because he's alphabetically the first. A for Jason.
Fuck you.
Hey, Jason.
Wait for-
Hey, just Jason
Wait for
now.
Jason.
At Jason.
I guess it'll work with my middle name. How about that?
I'm just going off the order in our Discord chat.
Yeah, but that's
Hey,
just my
even A.
Discord name, bud.
Yeah, A
Hold-
for
hold-
Jason.
Hold on, give me a second here.
XX_errors.
Alright. So from the bottom up, let's go.
Damn it. What do you want me to say, man? I'm Jason.
Yeah, that's
I'm an adult male that exists in this universe.
Oh, you just have to go,
I'm
hi,
sorry.
I'm Jason, I play this character.
I'm Jason. I play Gut Curse.
Come on, you guys can fucking figure out left or up to down.
Congratulations.
So
But who's playing good curse?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty sure Pat's playing Gut Curse.
I've goddamn
Kieran,
it. Kieran, go ahead.
it's bottom to top, so go ahead, Kieran.
I'm good. Oh, fuck it. It's such a pain in the ass to edit. Edit profile.
Oh yeah,
I guess
Kieran.
now Kieran renames himself back to a C.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Kieran.
sure.
99 boys.
I was waiting for
Yeah.
Kieran to say so I could go, alright, who are you?
Alright.
Go, Pedro.
So
Damn.
I'm Pedro. I'm playing the character Samael or Samuel, depending whether it's the real person or the character he became.
What?
Well, the real person sounds like he's very creative. He came up with a name that's just his name.
Jason's not being around. I'm bad at names.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I use the name generator.
I usually spend like 10 minutes just clicking random name generate, and I either use the default or I still invent it.
Name?
Hmm?
The name generator got you a 2-letter name? What the fuck?
It got me a first name and a second name. Gut Curse.
That's insanity.
It's just telling you got cursed, you just didn't realize.
I'm like when I read your character's name, I'm like, oh, so you ended up going with the edgy like class from this. And then you read that you didn't. You're like, wait a minute.
Hey Pedro, I seem to be experiencing some connection problems. Could you make sure the Twitch stream isn't fucking violently dying?
I mean, it's been so visually, it's been fine. Let me see audio.
Meanwhile, while it's dying, I'm Pat and I play Vincent.
You went out of order, you fucking asshole. No, you didn't.
The stream appears to be fine.
I'm
what if
Joe.
Pedro wasn't done?
I'm Joe. I'm playing Wyatt Nash, and Wyatt Nash is playing Maestro.
Can't believe you skipped David.
David, what the fuck are you?
Everyone.
Cool.
I'm
Everyone
everyone
else.
else.
You heard him. He's everyone. That means we can all go home now.
I'm Kieran.
Let me turn on
I'm
my
playing
camera so you can watch me
Wilfred.
play with
He's
myself.
playing Scrivens here.
Sorry,
I
could you say
heard
that
none
again,
of that.
Kieran, so that my terrible
I'm
dirty joke
Kieran.
doesn't...
God damn you.
Maybe you should wait for me to finish it.
I'm Kieran. I'm playing Wilfred Harriet. He's playing Scrivens here. He's gonna fucking die because he's like, oh, there's gonna be no combat. And somebody's gonna punch me for fucking, like, 10 damage and I'll be not alive anymore.
I assure you,
Okay,
you guys
okay,
could get
okay.
TPK'd at the beginning of the game, the very beginning of the game, if you decide to just go, hey, there's all these super powerful people around us, and I'm not happy about that. I'm gonna start trying to violently kill somebody right here in the first 10
I'm
seconds
gonna
of the
do
game.
that thing I normally do to Victor Panzer, where I fucking do a funny dance in front of him every time I go to the hub.
I don't think that's gonna make him punch you. I think... The bit of railroading I have at the beginning of this game is don't be like a complete sociopath.
Kieran,
no.
I think that would be absolutely hilarious. It just started emoting in front of him. I'm just like, ooh.
I just posted Kieran.
Hey, my floss emote isn't working.
Pat, I just posted what Kieran's gonna do.
Like that's fine. That's they'll be confused. I mean, like they would attack you.
What?
Like the situation I'm presenting, if you were to try and attack them, or it's like they summoned you, and then you go, I better start trying to fucking kill the emperor right there. You know what I mean? Like
They
something that
summon
would-
me. I reach for my gun.
Yeah, like
I'll
that's
jump out of the window.
what I mean.
I am
If you
going to
warn,
do
if you
that.
gave them a reason to kill you, that's how you would get TPK'd.
That would be the best plot twist of like three. Imagine being on for 3 streams, like doing the characters, and the first session with TPK, it's like, well, now these are the real characters.
Yeah, I know. It would be now that the heroes have like the summoning ritual has been shown that it is way too dangerous to use because the people are unstable. We're gonna have to hope that heroes from this world show up. And you guys come in playing the fucking stupidest ass named people in the world. Hi, I'm Scrivens here. Is that your birth name? It is now. Alright. So, yeah, just so people can identify fucking voices to things. I mean, Discord shows up most of the time so people can see who's lighting up where, but yeah, I understand. One of the most common comments I've gotten is who's who. Plus, it's certainly not going to help when I go around going, Pedro, and then the next thing I go, Samuel. You know? Same fucking
Or when you
guy.
go Joe and you want to talk with me.
You people are the same identity at this point.
Can't fucking believe this. 6 years.
6 years.
fucking years.
6 years, and in less than 1, I took your place.
You motherfuckers have been doing this for 60 years.
I noticed that the dark but funny thought of like you go to one of our funerals, like I can't believe Joe's gone. It's like, bitch, I'm right here. I didn't die.
Oh no, he sends me a message every week. He's like a short casket. It's like Joe, so he checks up on me.
Solve this issue here. That I stop calling you the wrong Pedro. Yeah. Right.
I didn't know you could do that.
I could. Yes.
Yeah, it's the thing that in some servers the admin can change your nickname, but you can change it so you are under their power.
Actually, yeah. Once I change his nickname, he would not be able to change it to anything else.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't have Pedro as a friend.
But you're spelling your name wrong, Joe. Let me spell it for you.
I don't have Kieran as a friend. That's terrible. Yow!
Yeah.
Nickname.
Dr. G is back? I didn't know. I thought he was still sick.
Yeah, whenever he goes yow, that's him. He's calling for Joe, yes.
It's his assistant.
Yeah, I'm surprised anytime he does it, a random butler doesn't show up and like, you called, so...
The G in
Pat,
Dr.
give me a
G.
fucking friend request.
The G in Dr. G stands for Joe. Are you asking for friend requests now, Kieran? Because as I was clicking on you guys, you could see that most of you are on my friends list.
No, Pat sent me a
this.
friend request.
Same.
Pedro's not my
I was like,
friend.
why did you do that?
Pat is
I
my
was
friend.
wondering why I couldn't, because
Kieran's my friend.
if someone's your friend, you can give them a friend nickname, and I was like, why can't I do that to Pedro? It's like, oh! Because I never sent him a friend request on Discord.
Yeah, Pedro's not my friend, but I'll still change his name to make it easier to recall who he is. Alright. So, you guys want to start now, yeah.
Do we?
I don't know.
Now your stream is going to be even more
Sitting here in an
confused.
awkward silence seems to be exactly what I want.
Yeah, I know. It's going to go so good on YouTube when we just say no at this point and we just walk away for 5 hours but leave the stream running.
It's not too late to do Talisman, right?
Oh, God, yeah, let's do that. Jason, you
No.
Yo, what's up?
That's the appropriate response.
I want to play the best game ever. It's Talisman.
D-mod wasn't invented yet.
Don't believe it. Don't believe him. Don't believe
I already dislike this. But yeah, I'm down for anything.
Right.
Yeah.
What did you expect from me?
D-mod is over, party. Time for Talisman.
Yeah, all the fucking work I put into making this, it's like, let me just hit delete on the campaign now. Alright.
I'll fly to your house. And I'll
You know
slap
where I
you.
live.
When you fly to my house, can you also set up your fucking computer for me?
You know, I'll punch you and then I'll do that.
I'm afraid of Pat punching me. He's so short, he's just gonna aim for my balls.
I'm not the short one.
How tall are you?
Just wear a cup.
I'm 5'11".
Manlet.
Wow.
So, David, go on.
You guys didn't want to do the, like, very beginning of the game introduction where it's like you guys are in the real world and logging into the game and stuff, because you want to reserve that to more, like, flashback sequences that I might call for, or you might decide to call for. Because you are welcome to say, hey, can I do a thing where, like, I remember something from my past that would be helpful in the situation off of, like, one of your real life skills. Like, you know, it's a role-playing game. But because we're not doing that, I was going to ask, do you want to do the thing where it shows, like, I describe the fight of chaos and then the stuff happening, or do you want to just go straight to waking up on some black, like, vagary of, like, something is happening, and we'll, like, actually break down the entirety of things later, you know what I mean?
I'm
all for making it
a
more
quick
difficult.
description of chaos fight.
I vote the full description because I like making your life more difficult.
It's not going to be difficult for him. It's going to be difficult for us.
Yeah, it's not difficult for me. You guys already
Yeah,
said
he
not to do
loves this.
The full description would just be us sitting here for an hour. Like you would be interacting with stuff, but it would be a different like. It would just be all roleplay.
So you shove a 5 full course dinner up your ass as you fight Kia.
What the fuck was that?
I'm just because of how fucking. Just imagine how you play RuneScape is like. So you shove a 5 course dinner up your ass as you fight Kia.
Well, the funny thing is in the game, like I said, you probably could just eat many recipes because they would just be like things on your buff bar. So
yeah, that's the joke.
You playing your VR game?
Hold up, I'm low on health. Eats 3 entire sharks.
Yeah. Well, I did say, through the description of certain LBSs and up in the game, that eating food to heal you gives you a potion cooldown before you can eat something. But there'd definitely be some bullshit with the recipes where before going into chaos, you would take out a bento box, you would just wave it in front of your character's mouth, and it would like turn into particles, like fucking every video game anime thing. You would get the little buff bar. You would wait a minute because the buff's going to be on your bar for an hour, and you would just do that, stacking up the most benign buffs to try and squeeze as much damage as possible out of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're telling us it's because we got all these obscure foods in like an alcohol buff that would normally be a food buff, but they hadn't patched it in yet, and it still remained an alcohol buff, so it's stacked with food and drink buffs.
Yeah,
and we just kept getting obscure shit like that.
I'm fine with that being an exploit if you wanted to go with, where you found some food item like stacked with itself.
Because of our fucking misappropriation of the rules and just how fucking liberal I guess we were with them, can we just call our guild Limitless? Just fucking with the devs.
I do like that. That's a
Limitless
cool sounding
featuring
name.
Bradley Cooper.
Okay, so before we start the game, we should decide what your guild name is, just so that's out of the way.
I mean, I kind of like Limitless.
Yeah.
It was decent.
All right,
Yeah,
cool. Joe's Guildmaster.
And consider that as limit break.
Joe's the Guildmaster yet again.
Probably not.
Yeah, who did we say was the oldest player in your group?
Kieran.
Kieran, were you going to be the guild leader?
I mean, he's not the oldest player.
I think,
the longest player.
Yeah, I think you were the longest.
Then yeah.
The veteran player.
Did we want to make Kieran the leader of the guild? Or was he just the old player that joined the guild?
I'm sorry, but in your sheet, Jason, doesn't your character also have the maximum age for just a count?
I mean, I haven't been playing the game as long as that.
He just has an old account.
I understood.
I'm just an old guy.
Just
my character is old.
Yeah,
we're talking about player. We're talking about player veteran.
I mean, the player is old, but his character isn't.
I see. My bad then.
I thought Joe was saying that his character was 20 years old.
No, I thought that might be it, so I was just giving the doubt because I didn't know.
I think I was the only person that put like the fucking max age for the account.
Oh, my account's 6, so fairly new player.
Really? You're new. You're technically a newer player than Vincent. He's only been playing for 7.
Yeah,
mine is like around 8 or 9.
The thing for mine is when basically his life went out the drain.
Fucking Kieran, Wilford would always type in chat when you're talking about like, oh man, I wasn't there for that event. Wilford would just be like, oh man, that was back when DMod was good.
So he'd probably, if it was like during the point that he was doing moderation, it was like, yeah, no, that was the point where DMod was bad because I was doing moderation. All the good parts happen to line up with every part that I'm not doing moderation.
Okay. So, does no one want to be the guild leader?
I'm fine with being the guild leader if that's a reasonable thing.
It doesn't even really matter for the main game. It's just for keeping a plot consistency, so someone could go, I was the person in charge.
Would make sense for him to, since interest is dwindling, to have like made a guild that was fine with doing like end game raid content, because it's just like, well, I can't run this shit on my own, and I don't know, some other people are going to give a shit about it nearly as much as I do. So might as well start a
to
guild.
Buff exploits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was explaining an actual buff exploit that was in World of Warcraft during the first expansion. You could get this ogre alcohol that gave you a buff but a small penalty, and it's stacked with food buffs.
Crazy.
Which they took all the other alcohol buffs and said, we're just going to get rid of those.
Because of like the stupid you were saying, there's like, yeah, I ate my familiar and went Super Saiyan. That's bullshit.
Alright, well, let me set up the stream for the game then. So let me just... this will be a pregame chat. People can most likely skip, but I still think it's funny shit.